Hi fairies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fifi. It's so nice to have you here. I hope you stay a while. Today we are going to be listening to Virgin by Lorde. This is her fourth studio album and I am very excited because I listened to all the singles that came out prior to the album and I loved every single one of them. I think my favorite was maybe Hammer or Man of the Year. But I'm really excited to hear the rest of the album. So let's get right into it. Like I said, I already reacted to all the singles. You can go and check them out if you'd like. So we are going to skip the first two songs, which are singles, and go into Shapeshifter. Oh, wait, what? Chewing gum that's in my throat, but the voice in my head says, do you have the stones? I let down my brakes, and you climb up. It's kind of giving melodrama. I love this melody. Tonight I just wanna fall on a shirt. I see a hot mess in an antique skirt. Could give you my message for everything. I've been the prize for the chain. I've been the dice, the magic game. So I'm not affected. I've been the side, pushing side. This is like chill, like. But tonight I just wanna fall. Yeah, tonight I just wanna fall. Okay. I'm not affected. Okay, vocals. Oh, those scenes. Why was that so good? Hello? Something about that sound. It was so chill, even though it was quite upbeat, but you can still tell like there was something being said, something very serious being said. It didn't take away from the seriousness of it all. Verse 1, chewing gum, I know, don't hide the sour taste that's in my throat. But the voice in my head says, do you have the stones? When you get close enough, I'll let down my braids and you'll climb up. In my room, you can do anything you want. What braids? Babe, aren't you right? Pre-chorus, everyone that I've slept with, all the pairs of hands, I'm reckless. If I'm fine without it, why can't I stop? Everything I want speeding up my pulse. I don't sleep. I don't dream at all. Give them nothing personal, so I'm not affected. Chorus, I've been the ice, I've been the flame, I've been the prize, the ball and chain. I've been the dice, the magic eight, so I'm not affected. I've been the siren, been the saint, I've been the fruit that leaves a stain. I've been up on the pedestal, but tonight I just want to fall. Tonight I just want to fall. Ooh, Widow's lyrics are actually so freaking good. It's showing how she has been the giver and taker. She has been this and she has been that. Like she has, visited all sides of the spectrum. And, there's good in both of them, there's bad in both of them. But tonight, she just wants to exit in that middle space where she doesn't necessarily have to give or take anything. She just wants to be, she just wants to fall. And so interesting because she's also talking about how she just looks for pleasure anywhere and in anyone. She doesn't necessarily have to feel something deep with somebody before she, you know, gets with them. And she talks about that a little in, I think, Hammer. And it's very interesting because obviously from what we know she has been going through quite a lot with her personal identity and her sexual identity, and it's just so intriguing to see that depicted in song. I don't think I've really seen much of that in mainstream music and mainstream pop music specifically, and it's so cool that she's doing that and giving that representation of not really knowing where you stand with sex, with life, with love, with relationships. And I love that aspect of it. Bridge, I'll kick you out and pull you in so that you are just a friend when it's all over again. Say I'm not affected. And she says shapeshifter. So it makes so much sense with what she is trying to convey. She's a shapeshifter. She can be this, she can be that, and she can do it all over again. She can become somebody that she used to hate and become somebody that she would love. Like it's just so crazy, but it also makes sense with how humans are in general, how humans basically shapeshift depending on who they are with, depending on whatever they're going through at a certain point in time. And I really just love the writing in the song. Honestly, I love the depiction of this feeling, this very specific feeling of just being everywhere all at once, literally one song in, we're already in our feels. Okay, now I'm scared. Like I was scared prior to this, but now I'm uber scared. Sorry, I who says uber anymore? I'm so sorry. I don't know. That just came out. Sorry, sue me. To me, I wanna be wanted. Can you tell that I am not in the right state of mind right now? Let's not talk about it. Next song, favorite daughter. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I like that melody. I like that. Ooh. Oh, this is good. Ooh, those scenes are crazy. Oh, this is so good. That was so fun. That was so fun. I actually don't even know what was being said, to be honest. Like, I was here for the sound. So let's talk about the lyrics. I was a singer, you were my fan. When no one gave a damn, it was you in the dark, scared of your anger, in love with your whim. Some notes I don't hit, but I don't give up. Now every day the plane takes off, and every night the room fills up with people who are convinced I'm not just some kid faking it for your love. Cause I'm an actress. All of the medals I won for you, breaking my back just to be your favorite daughter. Everywhere I run, I'm always running to you, breaking my back, just hoping you'll say I'm a star. Okay, that's so intriguing, and it makes so much sense with what we know about Lorde, how she actually just wants to be liked. And I love that she's saying that and she's putting that out there. She's just reaching so much for perfection, and not only perfection but to be accepted by her people, the people that took her in the first place. And she just constantly wants to please, her fans. Essentially, it makes so much sense with the name and whole thing being favorite daughter. It's just like seeking acceptance from people that you hold in a high place, and it's just like very real as somebody who is in fact a people pleaser. Like, exactly. Verse 2, it says, you had a brother. I look like him. You told us as kids he died of a broken heart. And for every door you open, there's a room I can't go in. I break in. I still can't find you. Oh, wait, is she talking about like her mother or her father? Like a parent. She wants more from their relationship. Like, yes, that parent has provided so much for her, when it comes to life and opportunities, but isn't able to provide emotional availability and love, just an emotional presence, I think. So that's very interesting. So maybe like everything she does at the end of the day boils back to wanting love and acceptance from that parent. It's very, very intriguing and very real, especially for me as somebody who can actually relate to a lot of things that are being said in this song. This is like opening up some things for me. I don't want to it's very cool how she's able to depict all these feelings in such a very like poetic but also contrite and concise, easy to understand way. I'm honestly kind of obsessed. Two songs in, album of the year. Next song, current affairs. Ooh, this is just reminding me so much of melodrama. I don't know, is this just me? Oh. Ooh. I love her low notes. Like, I love that. That guitar at the back. Mm, okay. So that's not my favorite one sonically. It felt a little bit like redundant, but she was kind of spitting in the lyrics. And I really just love Lorde and her lyricism. I think that her lyricism is actually really underrated. She's one of the best at making a pop song with actually deep lyrics without like cutting anything out of the deepness and the funness of the pop. Like it's so weird how she's able to just toe that line, and I eat it up every time, honestly. Verse 1: knew when I felt it hit, stood in the park under the eclipse. It was only a field trip till it cooled my blood. That's how it tends to start. You're in the light, then you're in the dark. Then someone throws a flare. You tasted my underwear. I knew we were fucked. What the fuck are we talking about? My bed is on fire. Mama, I'm so scared. Don't know how to come back once I get out on the edge. He spits in my mouth like he's saying a prayer. Now I'm crying on the phone, swearing nothing's wrong. Blame it on current affairs. Girl, your pussy is so good. It gripped me good and made fit. What the Wait, what? I'm so confused. What are we talking about right now? Oh, it's a sample. But like what what's the correlation? How do we get here? This is like about somebody that she has obviously created a very deep relationship with. It might not necessarily be love, but it was something honestly that sometimes can even feel worse than love because it's so random, it's so toxic, it's so all over the place. Like a situationship maybe that has come to an end and has hit her so hard that now she's blaming her feelings on maybe the state of the world or even like just the state of her life in general. She's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I actually don't know, to be honest. I'm just like grasping at straws. But I cannot really tell what the meaning of the song is. I think generally it's just about being upset about things going on in your life and in the world, I think. But yeah, it was a cool song. Not my favorite, but enjoyed it. The next song, Clear Blue. After the ecstasy, testing for pregnancy, praying in MP3. Leave it all on the field. Your metal detector hits my precious treasure. Free, I'm free. Baby, I'm free, I'm free. I'm free. Lips round your halo, you ask where I came from, I lied. Ooh, this would hit on headphones. How's it feel? Being this alive. Wow. Where did it go? Oh. I remember how it feels to. I wish I kept the clear blue. I remember how it feels to be. Interesting. That was in fact a song about unprotected sex and pregnancy in general. But the fact that there was no instrumental at all, it was literally just her and the vocoder. It's given that one time Taylor Swift discovered vocoder in like 2016 and released Reputation. Love that for her. After the ecstasy, testing for pregnancy, praying in MP3, I'm scared to let you see into the whole machine. Leave it all on the field. Your metal detector hits my precious treasure. I'm nobody's daughter. Yeah, baby, I'm free. But deep in my matter, you're changing my patterns. Your helix is right through me. Bars on my windows, you pause them wide open. Till clearness is all I see. I'll try letting the answer be part of the dance as I trip and I stumble. Yeah, baby, I'm free, I'm free. Lips round your helix. Hello, you asked me where I came from. I lied and then I came clean. There's broken blood in me. It passed through my mother, from her mother down to me. I feel you answer, my hips moving faster. I rode you until I cried. How's it feel being this alive? Outro, where'd it go? I wish I kept the clear blue. Remember how it feels to be so bare in through. Oh, I wish I'd kept the clear blue. I remember how it feels to be. It's so crazy how this song is so weirdly able to explain what it feels like to be a woman, okay? And be a woman that wants to want people, men, women, whatever it is, probably men, because she does talk about like pregnancy and that feeling of, you know, wanting to be pregnant or not wanting to be pregnant and then finding out that you are not pregnant and the freedom that comes with that. And it's just a very interesting concept, especially to write a song about. It's so like it this album is kind of blowing my mind. Like it's kind of driving me nuts. It's kind of changing my life right in this moment. What the fuck? Also about like IUDs, changing her matter patterns, how sex in itself can also change your patterns. Like literally just one fleeting moment with somebody can change your entire body system, because we know pregnancy does crazy things to women, and change your life as well. It's so crazy. I feel scared of this album now. I feel like I should be running away from this album because it's kind of making me think a little too deeply about things, and I don't know how that is making me feel. Like, girl, this is supposed to be a fun pop album. Come the fuck on. Next song, GRWM. Is that Get Ready With Me? Okay.
Soap, washing the hem off my chest. Not all, thinking it. In the riverbed, I guess.
How does she make these melodies? Like, I'm.
Right hips to the tip, looking forward. Right hips,
What the
soft
fuck
lips, my
are
mama's
we
charm.
talking about? Hey, hey.
Cool woman, I impress when the stone spirits went straight to her head. A grown woman, baby T, a grown woman.
Grown woman. Oh, oh. This beat is actually crazy. Like, hello? Like, hello, she's rapping. This is a rapper. Grown Woman by Beyonce mentioned. Clock that. Soap, washing him off my chest, keeping it light, not overthinking it, jumping from stone to stone in the riverbed, I guess. Like, this is actual poetry. And she's not even trying to tell you that she's a poet. That is, in fact, shade. Pre-chorus, maybe you finally know who you want to be. A grown woman in a baby tee. A grown woman. Girls, a grown woman. White hips, too chipped. 96, skin scarred. Looking forward. White hips, soft lips, my mama's trauma. Since 96, been looking for a grown woman. A grown woman. Again, she's referencing her mother. I think this is her like celebrating her growth as a person and as a woman, and her reveling in the fact that she finally has reached the point in her life where she understands who she is and who she wants to be from here on out, and just like taking pride in the fact that she has been through quite a bit and she has seen a lot of things, but also knows that she will get through so many more things, but with the knowledge that she has now as a like, it's so interesting, to be honest. I don't even know how to like explain all these things that I am feeling and thinking. It's so cool that an album like this can make you look inwards and think. Next song, Broken Glass. Like, these beats are so fun. Hello.
Mistake is dead. Last year was bad. To strip and waste to hit. Weak about that. Compete about that. Lose my freak about that. I wanna punch the mirror. Monster bad luck.
She's flowing on this beat. Hey. You know, there's something about Lorde's voice. I don't know whether it's her placement or her accent. I don't know if she has an accent, but there's something about the way she pronounces words and the way she takes on her melodies that really just feels so satisfying. I don't know what it is, honestly. Let me know if you've noticed something of the sort. But like her voice is very satisfying to me. Verse 1, mistake is dead. Last year was bad. I let myself get sucked in by arithmetic. Felt great to strip, new ways to hit. I hate to admit just how much I paid for it. Interesting. She's talking about her body and how she just got carried away by the numbers of it all. You know, what's on the scale, blah, blah, blah. But she's also talking about paying for a new waist, a new hip. Like, girl, that's interesting. Pre-chorus, did I cry myself to sleep about that? Cheat about that? Rot teeth about that? Did I sweat hours a week about that? Compete about that? Lose my freak about that? Oh, all of the above. I want to punch the mirror to make her see that this won't last. It might be months of bad luck, or what if it's just broken glass? I spent my summer getting lost in math, making weight took all I had. Won't outrun her if you don't hit back. It's just broken glass. I love how broken glass is a metaphor for, you know, just body dysmorphia and your feelings about your body, because at the end of the day it's actually not as deep as we are trying to make it. Like, there's so much superstition concerning like breaking glass and all that, which can also relate to superstition about looking this way or looking that way, or how you can create your own personal superstition about your body and things you should do, things you shouldn't do, things you should eat, things you shouldn't eat. And yeah, at the end of the day, it just doesn't matter. Like, spending your time worrying about shit like that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, there's so much more to be worried about than your body that is actually giving you life and keeping you here on this earth. So it's very cool that she's able to, you know, talk about another thing that women face in such a very fun and interesting way. Next song, If She Could See Me Now. In the city, I hear the voices of the ancients running up Prince Street. I swim in waters through pajamas, so in the gym I'm exercising. What the hell? I got it happen. Listen to it till it's just a piece of music. Whenever you wait, I got it happen. Ooh. Why I have chills? I like this sound. I really do. I'm going back to the clay. To be honest, her songs have so much storytelling. It feels that you never really know what exactly she's talking about until you really like pay attention to the lyrics. In the city, I hear the voices of the ancients. They are calling for us. Hear their horses running up Prince Street. Because I'm a mystic. I swim in waters that would drown so many other bitches. Got me lifted, feeling so gifted. Baby, whenever you'd break me, I'd watch it happen like an angel looking down. It made me a woman being hurt like that. I can feel, don't need fantasy. Oh God, if she could see me now. Interesting. So she's obviously talking about coming back from a place where she was just in so much hurt or hurt by someone in particular. Talking about how, yes, those feelings were very important to the time that she was in. The sadness and the hardness that came with that breakup was necessary for her and for her growth, but she has come so far since then. And if only that past version of her could see how far she has come since then. She's just talking about, oh, if she could see me now, she would be so much happier, feel so much better, and know that there is, in fact, a light at the end of the tunnel. So, the final song, David. I heard this one is really gut wrenching, so I'm scared.
Was I just someone to dominate? Flint to my blade, now I did. And what came spilling out that day was the truth. Why do we run? I don't belong to anyone.
Oof. Oh my god.
A heroin mistake, careful February. And once I could sing again to the ones we do, to anyone.
Oof. Jeez, I have chills. Like, oof.
Am I ever gonna love again? Am I ever gonna love again?
Wait, like, I'm going to cry. It's so interesting how this song is apparently based on the sculpture by Michelangelo, David, and how it is essentially talking about her being sculpted and molded and shaped into a vessel just to please a person, whoever this person was, just becoming a vessel of that person's enjoyment rather than a person of her own. She has been shaped into a new being, a new creation essentially, but not of her own accord. And just knowing that this person knew that she had so much love for them and they held so much power over her because of that love, and then for them to take advantage of that love, coming to terms with that fact and grappling with the whole idea that this person that you love so much doesn't love you quite as much and was just basically using you. Yeah, it's very, very sad. And the way she ends it, will I ever love again? Am I ever going to love again? It's like, God, I put myself out there and I fell in love with this person and they betrayed me in such a horrid way. Like, will I ever be able to love someone again after, you know, being in such a situation? And it's just very interesting that she ended off the album on that note. So yeah, that's the album Virgin by Lorde. Wow. I feel like I've already said so many things, so there's not much I can say at this point, but that was a very beautiful body of work. I love the commentary on so many things that women, but also people in general face, like the whole thing with not knowing who you are as a person, who you are or want to be sexually, and where you fit in this world, in this very vast space that we call the earth, and where you are supposed to be at any point in time, what your purpose is, just like grappling with all these things and the human existence in general. It really is an existential type of album, and there's so much to be said and so many conversations to be had about and surrounding the album. So let me know what you thought of it. Let me know if you liked it. If you didn't, actually, don't tell me if you didn't like it. I don't think I care. But talk to me, let me know what your favorite songs are. As always, my top five will be in the description box down below. Just talk to me. I love reading and replying comments. It's one of my favorite pastimes. I am also a singer-songwriter myself, and I would like to tap out some music of my own, but I need to build a little bit more of a platform so I don't just throw music out into the void that nobody will listen to. Okay, nobody wants to do that. So if you would like to support me on that front by liking this video, commenting, subscribing, and also following me on Instagram, that would be greatly appreciated. But for now, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.